Coach, here we are again, catching up over a cup of coffee, and this time we're just a short plane ride to the Sunshine State away from the kickoff of the 2025 Major League Soccer season. Can you believe it?
It feels like we've been training for months. You know, I think we've gone leaps and bounds. I think the players have adopted a new sort of mentality, and there's opportunities and there's competitive environment that we've created. So just around the corner, and just the other day we were in the Sunshine State. So we're going back for part 2.
On Tuesday, the club introduced new striker Bruno Damiani to the media in a press conference alongside yourself and sporting director Ernst Tanner. And in that press conference, you said something that really stuck out to me. You said a hallmark of a successful team is competition within.
Sure.
Can you describe to me what that's looked like on the training pitch as of late?
Yeah, I mean, you want to create competition, right? How do you create competition on game day? It's training harder than the opponent during the week. And first you need buy-in of the players to play for something bigger than themselves, to commit to something every single day that's actually bigger than them. And now players and coaches, we all have these egos and we all do things for us, right? But how does that fit into the bigger picture, and how can I help you achieve your dreams just as you helping me achieve mine? So, and the collective power as one is way more beneficial than just one guy trying to do something on his own and trying. So for me, and that's been the approach through our team building. You know, we've done a lot of things as a team, and that has to sort of identify or sort of give that approach on the field of play against any opponent, that we're operating as a team, reaching our individual goals.
So there will be a new face in that competitive mix. Breaking news, Indiana Vassilev will be joining the Philadelphia Union. That's your guy. He's coming from St. Louis City, so you have some background there. Can you tell me about him? Again,
it's adding more competition, you know, adding a proven guy with a track record in the MLS. Has had some great experiences overseas as well. We call him Indy. We don't have to always say Indiana Vassilev. It's a bit of a tongue twister.
Indy,
but he's a really good guy. Like I said, he's a good team guy. He's really talented with his left foot. He can create a lot of chaos, whether he's playing tight in the midfield between lines, whether he's playing a little deeper, whether he's playing a little wider. So he's very versatile, and I think it's one word is very sort of well said. It's like an all-rounder approach. You know, all-rounder is probably the one phrase that sort of typifies what Indy's about.
Okay, and speaking of new faces, come Saturday night, it's very likely that some players will earn their first minutes in blue and gold for the Philadelphia Union.
Yeah.
Do you have a message to those players that are gearing up for what will be a pretty significant moment for them personally?
I've said to the guys, whatever they've done the last 5 weeks, that's it. That is it. There's nothing else to it. There's no smoke show. That's not a magic show. There's no rabbit out of a hat on game day that it's an MLS now game. There might be a few fans, but when you step over the white line, you go into tunnel mode. You go into like tunnel vision, and you blank sort of everything out, and whether you're playing at home. And I think that's a big moment for these guys, but it's just any other moment like any other game.
So let's talk about the team as a whole now. Since you arrived in January, you've really been introducing some techniques and different formations and introducing your particular philosophy within this group. Can you describe to me what this team's tactical identity will be in 2025?
Proactive. I'd say proactive, willing to defend on the front foot, being brave, synchronized. These are all hallmarks of a great pressing team, and something I pride myself on. But we're 5 weeks in. I don't think it's a finished product, and by all means, I'm not just hanging up, the boots just yet and saying, "Oh, job's done," dropping the mic. The job's just getting started. So we've done a lot in a little time, and it's been fun to watch this group grow. And every game we've had, we've become more and more competitive. We've showed more structure. We've been more together, and it's been more synchronized. But for sure, it's a process.
Like you said, the work's not done yet, but you've been able to see this team start to come together through time in Spain, preseason in Clearwater, Florida, now back here in Philadelphia, getting ready for that first match. What can Union fans be most excited for come the start of the season?
Energy. I think it's a fan's right to be entertained. I think it's a fan's right, especially here in Philadelphia, where for me, a word grind comes to mind.
I like that.
You know, that's just, it's a worker mentality. And I want the fans to be on the edge of their seats and seeing a different approach, a different signature. So hopefully, you know, we were able to put out our signature and show what we're all about. And, you know, it's those moments where something happens and then, you know, and then at the end of it, it's like 90 minutes, and the fan, you know, they haven't left the edge of their seats, and that's what we're trying to create, right? And it takes a lot of energy, and it's a two-way game, because we need the fans here, especially at home, to be that 12th man for us to edge us over the finish line, just to keep us engaged, and you know, to really play a dominant force in creating a home environment that's a bit of a cauldron.
Like you said, a home game coming up in a week from Saturday. But first, that game against Orlando City. Coach, good luck.
Thank you very much.
And
thanks
cheers
for the
to the
coffee.
start of the season.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you.